Spray paint and radio waves, memories for days and days. Oh, and I'm dozing off again. When I fly up high, not scared to fall, but nowadays I'm not here at all. And I'm dozing off again. Spray paint and radio waves, memories for days and days. Oh, and I'm dozing off again. When I fly up high, not scared to fall, but nowadays I'm not here at all. And I'm dozing off again.
I just want to hear it. I want to hear where this sounds like.
And welcome everyone to what seems to be a pretty celebrated event right now. How are all you guys tonight? Welcome to the two speakers. Welcome to Furry Scout and to Little B. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. And tonight is a special night because we're I know I say that a lot, but we're starting off with a second season of Kat Cafe. So
hey, let's go!
Not Kat talking to the pictures again. So let's let the speakers introduce themselves. So Furry Scout, obviously a very well-known member of Kat Cafe. How are you?
Doing fine. Still waking up early this time.
and a very special guest that I'm so happy to have on the podcast, Little B.
Hello.
How are you guys doing tonight?
Doing so far so good.
Nice.
Yep.
So honestly, this episode of Kat Cafe is our pilot for season 2. But right now, there is no, I guess, predetermined. Wait, what the heck's going on?
There's no really determined script for this one right now. And I'm sorry, I think the webcam audio is coming through on that one. Great way to start the stream. But yeah, this is a bit of an unscripted one, but we're just going to be discussing what's been going on, what plans do we have for season 2, and what we're going to do moving forward. So hopefully you guys like the new layout. Of course, there's been a whole revamp to everything. And webcam. For those of you who were here for season 1, there was no webcam. So yeah.
Back then season 1 was like, what was it? We just put up our Discord, like the round Discord profile picture on top of your character here kind of person.
Pretty much. Lofi, have you seen much of season 1?
Bits and pieces. It's been a hot minute since I've seen it.
Okay, and I apologize. I do want to ask the chat though, just making sure that everything is working okay, the audio's good and everything. Hopefully there's no noise or background noise. I don't think I hear any, but it seems to be coming out a little bit in OBS. But yeah, so how, I guess, Furry Scout honestly was one of the first people to suggest me with Kat Cafe, but I am really happy to see the reception that season 2 got when it got introduced. And I guess we can just kind of introduce ourselves in terms of what we do and where we're coming from, what we bring to Kat Cafe. Obviously, this is not I did not do everything. I just made things look pretty. But I do have to thank both people here for helping me push forward in terms of everything, in terms of streaming, in terms of podcasting, in terms of pretty much everything. And also, I guess I do have to suggest the speakers can go ahead and give their opinions on what they feel is going to come for the future in terms of Kat Cafe, in terms of whatever the heck, and their daily endeavors, I guess.
Ooh.
I mean, I personally don't have like, how to say, a certain standards of sorts. What I'm just like feel like, when we just do maybe like a weekly or fortnightly, it's still depending on what our schedule's gonna be. Because the last time you said that there have been certain delay due to unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I mean, it's still, we definitely missing out doing that. Like, we still have that sort of enthusiasm of doing season Kat Cafe back in season 1. We expect to do it almost like every Saturday, almost.
Yeah, every Friday, kind of. It was Saturday.
Yeah.
It was Saturday, but late time. I remember that because for those of you who don't know, our co-founder here is Malay, so he's on the other side of the world, so he's in the future. And now, going over to the other speaker, Lofi, is there anything that, like, how do you feel just being on the podcast? I know it's a weird question to ask, but like, what do you feel being here? How does it feel?
It's kind of odd. Like, I should be already used to talking like with you and with the people in the server, but I think maybe like in a podcast setting, it's changing up the game a little bit, because with like podcasts, like a whole bunch of different more people could like be viewing it, but then how does that differ from your other streams and stuff? I guess it's just, I hope that with this podcast it could bring in a lot more like different traction, and hopefully it will open more doors. I'm really hoping the best for this.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And if Queen Lofi, how dare bow down. If I may, I did choose your guys' backgrounds a little bit before the stream. I admit that I kind of chose out of my own discretion. Do you mind giving us some backstory on your backgrounds, though?
Oh boy, oh boy. I'll let B go first.
Okay, so IDC Cat here, Kato. feline boy here chose my background knowing I'm gonna geek over it because it's from The Legend of Zelda. What I'm seeing, it's from Twilight Princess, and that's one of my favorite games in the entire world because of reasons. Don't question me.
And now
I'm just very, very into The Legend of Zelda, and I'm very happy with my background.
Yeah, let's take this podcast to kind of like meet the speakers, because if you know, if we can, we'll try to have a difference that I want to do between Kat Cafe season 1 and season 2. Season 1 focused a lot on a new speaker every single day, which it can be a nice thing. Don't get me wrong, it can be a nice thing, but it can also be something that's very hard to control and make consistent. Hold on, let me just move some things around. I'm just gonna take the stream to like fix everything. But something that changed between season 1 and season 2 is that I'm definitely gonna have a more recurring speaker role, because that way the podcast is able to be done more consistently, and I'm able to just have a kind of cast already set. And of course, if Little Beast still is available to join, and of course if her schedule goes well and everything, then we can have this kind of more recognizable sense of the podcast, which will hopefully help it grow a little bit more. I'm still open to having new speakers in the podcast and having like guests and stuff like that, but I think for this one we'll go with a more traditional format in season 2. We'll see how it goes. Of course, it's a pilot, but I'm gonna use this pilot to like get everything fixed, get everything settled, everything kind of like tied down and set. And then we'll also see if we can meet the speakers as well. You can get to know them, you can ask questions, we can talk and chat, we can ask questions directly. If you're on Discord, we're also on the cafe stage. So if you see that on the Discord server, you can always go ahead and listen there as well. And we'll be trying to post this podcast in as many locations as we can. But sadly, I think SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts, I think, is going to be a little hard for now. But we'll try our best and see how everything goes. Other than that, I'm sorry.
Spotify when?
I'm sorry?
Kat Cafe on Spotify when?
I could try. I mean, if a lot of our listeners are on Spotify, I could do my best. I know a lot of people are on... What was that other podcasting service? There was Spotify, there was Apple Podcasts, but there's...
iHeartRadio?
iHeartRadio, that's the one. I don't think I can get on that one, but we'll try. For now, you can definitely find our previous podcast on YouTube and hopefully on Spotify. Kat Cafe Spotify. Valve presents Meet the Speakers. But anyway, I've completely digressed. So Lil B gave her backstory on her background. Furry, give us a little backstory on your background, because it seems pretty familiar.
It is very familiar with for those who have been a follower or have been a viewer of mine. So what you're seeing in the background, in my backdrop that Kat has selected, was my my intro for my stream, and I personally I drew that myself. I even drew that on stream as well, and basically is giving a homage to my previous intro, which is basically a short clip of a video of a Minecraft video. And I just tried to bring it alive to bring it alive to a drawing, with following up with the sort of Camp Laszlo kind of art style.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it looks really nice. I'm not gonna lie, I really like how it looks. So yeah,
and yeah, you see the little purpley blob just in front of the blue tent there.
Yeah, kind of.
That's Susie.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's Susie from Doctor.
We all that's freaking.
We should
Chris, where the hell are we?
We should put that like here in the corners, like on the background of the podcast. Like, Chris, where are we? You're on the Kat Cafe podcast.
Where? Oh god, you still remember those times, like that's the whole Susie, Chris and Susie's like just traveling to different places. Like, Chris, where the hell are we this time?
Luckily, you ain't seen the Arcanine. Not for now. Now, I did want to go ahead and ask chat for everyone who's viewing on Twitch and whoever's viewing on Discord or whatever. You can go ahead and ask the speakers any questions. Obviously, nothing too personal or nothing too vulgar, but yeah, go ahead and ask questions for anyone here. We'll be trying to answer as fast as we can, as well as we can. But other than that, let's let our speakers tell us a little bit about themselves. B, would you mind telling us like what you're into, what kind of person you are, and just general stuff? You know, whatever you want to share.
Ooh, okay. I am a hyper fan of like Transformers and The Legend of Zelda. I have a lot of hyper fixations, as the server does know. The greatest server on the entire planet. Um I do art in my spare time, and even though I know better artists, I get, I say it's decent for what it is. I try to improve every day on it.
It's really good.
I have a bachelor's degree in computer animation. Kat, I see you whispering there. um, I like to cosplay. I love cosplaying. It's been a hot minute since I've made something for cosplay, but Kat knows I know a few thing or two to make a wig look nice or making something out of fabric. Ooh, what else? I am chaotic neutral. That's for sure. I think you guys could know that I'm very much chaotic neutral, but
Yeah.
even though I try putting on like this tough exterior, I am very very like kind-hearted and sweet deep down, somewhere deep in that pit of mine. But um overall I'm really glad to have joined this amazing server. Like for sure I would not be as out of my shell if I never would have joined and Kat had to drag me in there. No, you're gonna make friends. No.
I had to try something.
Yes.
No, but I gotta thank Lofi because she helped me a lot with my hair. Obviously, very real. Yes, very real hair. She helped me with all of that, and she's been a great help on online, offline, with basically anything and everything social media management. I'm not saying she's officially the social media manager, but she's pretty close to it. She pushes me to do better things and how to deal with social because I am so bad at like marketing myself, which I think is something every artist is bad at, but she has been nothing but a great help. She is so friendly and kind to everyone on the server most of the time, and she's great. And of course, let's meet our second speaker, Furry Scout. I know we're going like back and forth a little bit. Again, this is more of just like we're just trying to get settled on everything, but I'm sure for next episode we'll have a more established format kind of theme, and hopefully a guest speaker if anything. But Furry, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Chaotic, majestic. Pretty much asking for trouble. Not too much. In a more fun, and experimental kind of scale. So, what I usually do in my stream was I usually do arts and games as well. Once in a blue moon, maybe even doing a singing stream, which I only done once
Another
so
singing
far.
stream. We need
Oh
another one.
god, the pro- I'm not going. I'm really just testing the waters of the DMCA's.
Oh yeah, I forgot Twitch Sings died, didn't it?
Oh yeah, Twitch Sings die, which that hurts me when I first realized what Twitch Sings is about.
Yeah.
So, anyways, um, outside of stream, I used to work as a journalist. Yes, used to. I'm already left my job after working there for more over 3 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while, but I settled in on a new job with a new job as of now, and it is considered as a full-time job actually, like with 5 hours a day, and it just so happens that today is my off day.
Nah. And also, if I may, there's also something special about, I guess yesterday more than today, but someone here just had their birthday.
Gee, I wonder who.
Happy birthday to you, by the way, Furry Scout. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knew that you were now.
Scout.
Yeah. And also, the chat just wants to mention one thing. Chug Chug.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah, that's a bit of a meme. For those of you who don't know, we like to waterboard furry on his streams, so yeah. There's that.
And don't forget the bong.
Yeah. Oh, you're right, Tiki. Oh,
Right. Giving a little bit of credit. The one who did the bonk animation and the one who draw the art behind the Jug Jug, those are by Kat.
Oh god, they're so old though. I have to refresh those.
Yeah,
Oh, they are. That was a while ago that I made those.
that was back then when we're playing. It was the time when we're playing Tetris together.
That's back when I first did YouTube. If I ever do it again. For now, this is going on like. By the way, yeah, I forgot to say. For any of you who are watching this episode here on Twitch, you probably know about my YouTube channel, but Kat Cafe is no longer going to be on there. Kat Cafe, for any of you who are watching, is now on YouTube by itself. So if you just want to separate me from the podcast, which I completely understand, don't worry, you're not hurting my feelings. It's now its own channel with its own thing on YouTube, and all the episodes will be there on their own playlist. We have season 1 episodes and we have season 2 episodes. The season 1 episodes are still kind of like out of order, but they're all there. And hopefully the quality kind of stays there, but season 2 will also be on there now. And whatever future endeavors we have at Kat Cafe will now be on its own channel run by me and Furry Scout. Yeah.
Yep.
And now, I did want to apologize for taking so long to record this episode because my stuff got stolen.
An incident occurred.
The instant very day I was gonna do the podcast, just like yoink. But yeah, no, but luckily everything's good so far. Just I do apologize for taking so long for this, and yeah, I guess I just want to see what chat has to ask the speakers because I am kind of curious. I have curiosity too. Like anyone in chat who hasn't seen you before, have you heard of Kat Cafe before? Have you not? Is this your first episode? Like, tell us more about yourself. And there. Oh wow! Thank you so much. Yeah, so Furry linked the YouTube channel on there. Thank you so much, Furry.
Yep.
Yeah, and also thank you to Forehead for the copyright-free music. Forehead is doing a lot of like DMCA-free lo-fi, so you can see all the songs playing on there.
That is cool though. Is it? They're not free, right?
They're all free, yes. I mean, I think you can pay for them in Bandcamp, but he just put them on YouTube. And again, great credit to him, great guy. The music is very nice, as you can hear.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Wait, opinion on a very single type
no.
of cheese? Okay, well, you really are using that one episode benefit, huh? Opinion on every single type of cheese. Mozzarella, Swiss cheese has gotta be my favorite. It's one of the best ones. I feel like any other cheese does not compare to Swiss because I can eat Swiss as much as I want. I can't eat as many of any other cheese but Swiss. What about you guys?
Velveeta is superior. Kraft is trash.
What kind of cheese though? Like Swiss, cheddar, extra sharp?
Cheddar.
Cheddar, okay.
Cheddar's best.
Furry?
Mine is kind of pretty limited in terms of like what kind of cheeses are available. So I guess the only ones that I have, I think it's okay. It would be mozzarella, the best one I have so far.
Okay, good choice, good choice. And
the only thing that one very very weird instances that I tried was smoked cheese.
what? Oh,
Yeah. Apparently that's a thing.
Talk about food, by the way. You have a very diverse food culture in Malaysia. I just want to say that right now. We're gonna I'm gonna save that for its own episode because one thing I want to do now that we're in the half-hour mark about the Kat Cafe, I want to see if we can have a kind of remake of the first episode of season 1. Which, if you don't know, the first episode of season 1 touch on the topic of what makes you happy. Now, I know that this can be a very vague topic to touch, but I do want to go ahead and do a little remake. I know that this kind of like first half hour has been hectic, has been awkward, and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, we're still getting back into the swing of things, so it's gonna take a little while. I just want to take this as like kind of like a pilot crash episode, but I do want to touch that topic again. Now that we're like a bit more settled and we're a bit more, now we kind of like understand what we're doing a bit more, and everything's kind of like in its place. If I may, Little B, what would be something that you would say, be it simple, be it short, be it, what is something that defines happiness to you? Which I understand is a very loaded question, but it can be anything simple, like small moments of joy in your day.
Ooh, that one's kind of tricky. I think it's not gonna be a short answer.
That's fine. You have all the time in the world. Go ahead. Mike's on. Mike's hot.
I think for sure, like, what could like bring somebody like that type of happiness, it obviously, it varies. Personally for me, instead I get to kind of get up in the morning, and as stupid and cheesy as it sounds, how my room is arranged, I could see the sun literally just rising out from my window. So like that's the like I love seeing out through my window, and that already puts me like in a really good mood. And then getting up and like having either some coffee in the morning or some tea, and then honestly being able to sit down, draw for like an hour or two, and then talk to my friends to know like there's life outside my house. Um,
That's
um, for sure though, I think making those memories and treasuring those moments with my friends and family are like what keep me going half the time, especially during these like kind of crazier times. Even though a certain thing has been lifted from this planet, I'm not gonna say what, but for sure, if I didn't have as many conversations or connections as I do now, I would have like just like, okay, the day started, let me go back to bed to end the day. No. I look forward to like chatting with my friends. Like that keeps me really, really in a good mood.
That's really sweet. I feel like that's a good answer. That's a really good answer. You're just living more of a simple life then.
Yeah, for sure. At least simple for now. For now.
No,
Maybe in a year or two it'll be more like, yes, I get up every morning and go to the parks, or I don't know.
no, but I feel like that's a valid answer. Furry, would you have any kind of like rebuttal to that answer or your own answer ready?
Yeah. What I personally think is that in terms of what makes me happy is you really got to be appreciate with the little things that happen to you. It doesn't really have to be, it doesn't really have to be big. It doesn't really have to be very how to say, to the point that will want to have like a huge celebration over it. It's something that you just kind of is, again, simple little things, just like be here. Unfortunately, what I wouldn't be able to enjoy the sun coming out from your window, mainly because I do not even have windows in my room.
Oh.
At least the windows that leads to the outside.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess for the recent ones that have been putting smile on my face was during my job. So as of now, currently working as a customer service agent,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm mainly taking calls, particularly in the Pacific side, which is Australia and New Zealand. Now, of course, when you first think about customer service, you're gonna think about you're going to be dealing with a lot of very fuzzy and difficult customers, and that seems to be the case. Uh, um, but all in a while, you will sometimes get like a very nice thankful and welcoming customers, and then yeah, when you manage to solve their problems, and when you're just about to do your closing line saying like, oh, thank you for calling customer service and all that, and there are maybe one or two customers that I have encountered where they're saying like, oh, by the way, what is your name? What is your name? Before you go, may I ask what's your name again? So I gave them my name. I was like, oh, thank you so much on your behalf of helping me with my problem. I really do appreciate it. It really warms my heart just hearing that after the call. Like, it's to the point. It's like, oh, you made my life significantly better. You have no idea.
That's really sweet. I feel like that's a very sweet answer to all that. That's a really good one. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you never know. Like, just a simple thank you and a simple appreciation can really go a long way.
It can. It definitely can. Wait, Chad says the blood of my enemies makes me happy. Sorry, I mean Among Us. Krusty, come on. Oh my gosh. And that's something that we kind of need nowadays more than before, more than when I recorded the first episode, which was, gosh, how long ago was the first episode? 2 years ago now? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Shock has a question for us.
Oh, go ahead, Chuck.
What he says: if you guys were to meet in real life, what is the best place in any country you guys want to meet in real life, other than in the U.S. and Malaysia?
Ooh.
That's a hard one because like all the countries are really good. I guess just like I kind of want to see Australia. I like Australia a lot. I like a lot of the stuff that comes from Australia. I watch a lot of Australian media, so I feel like that's probably a good one. But I know that's far from me and B, and far from Furry as well. So up to them.
Is there any specific specific place in Australia that you're looking for?
Melbourne seems really pretty, and obviously Sydney, but Sydney's like that's a tourist area. But Melbourne, Albuquerque, I think is what it's called. I don't know much about Australia. I'm sorry to any Australian listeners if you're watching, but I just want to say.
P. Sherman 42 Wild Lake Sydney.
Wait, sorry, what?
P. Sherman 42 Wild Lake Sydney.
Beams. Hello for this. Yeah, no.
If you did not know the reference, I would be very disappointed.
No, I do. It's Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
What is that?
The boy, the clownfish got fried.
Oh. No, but like to all Australian viewers, your country is beautiful, and to any viewers anywhere in the world, your country is beautiful. Okay. Boyd asks, what is top favorite Cheeto? I like Flaming Hot, as stereotypical as it sounds. But yeah, I would say that's probably my favorite Cheeto.
That one's a hard one. I really like Cheeto cheese puffs, or just like a original bag of Cheetos. I'm not really into the whole flaming hot Cheetos now.
I liked it. What about you, Furry? Do you have Cheetos over there? You have Cheetos over there, right?
I think we have Cheetos, but I actually never had them.
You never had Cheetos? Wow.
I never had Cheetos.
Oh god, you're missing it. Imagine a cheese puff but crunchier. I guess that's the best way to describe it.
I mean, in Malaysia we do have our own kind of snacks like that. Some of them maybe have been the brand have been distributed to, maybe have reaching out to the US. Some of the more prolific ones would be Mommy Monster.
No,
I'm not sure if it. Yeah, Mommy Monster. It basically kind of looks like just a sachet of the instant noodles, but you meant to eat it crunchy. You don't cook it, you don't boil it. And
really?
Yes. It's not like the instant ramen noodles. Yeah.
That's interesting. Wait.
But they do, yeah. But they do make the brand itself. They do make like instant noodles, cup noodles, and all that.
Oh, I think you showed me it before. Yeah, I think I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Car was just so jealous that we actually have like so many different types of cup noodles, especially the hot and spicy ones.
Well, to be fair, you're in that part of the world that eats that kind of food more.
Yeah, we have the hot and curry ones. We have the barbecue ones. We have
Barbecue ramen? What?
What was it? The tom yum flavor. For those who don't know, tom yum is basically like a very sweet and spicy curry flavor in originating from Thailand. And
Oh.
yeah, and then the more famous one would be this freaking ghost chili peppers, like those from Korea.
No, no, thank you. I'm good with that. Wait. Tiki says,
yeah.
I know you want to go to Australia so you can see the real size snail. No, it's not because of TF2. Lil Devil asks, I think y'all did say this, but he asked, how do you... Oh, okay, that's a good one. Sorry, finish your story.
No, that's basically like the cup noodles and the snacks and all that. But I do have Doritos before.
Oh, you had Doritos then. So, but what's your like favorite type of Dorito? I guess.
So far the ones that I have is like the barbecue flavor.
Oh, okay.
The smoky barbecue ones.
I'm curious to see what would happen if you tasted barbecue from here and barbecue from over there. So Shocking says, Lil Devil asks, I think you guys did say this before, but how did you guys meet for the first time until now? That's a really good one. Lil B, do you want to go ahead and start with that one?
Yes. Okay, so me and Catboy here went to the same university.
Yeah.
And I don't remember right off the back of my head, but from like Kat and I going back and forth on like trying to remember like how stuff went down. Apparently Kat was super shy to kind of be somewhere new, especially like after, because the system was that the classes would break into like what you were learning.
Yeah.
And then any group you kind of had would kind of go away depending on like the group they broke you into. And that's when my group broke. I think that's when his group broke. And then
we just kind of...
It must have just been out of coincidence that like we just kept having friends that were like friends of friends.
Yeah.
And I say this as a joke all the time, but at this point, I think it's legit how it happened. We just adopted each other as friends. We just appeared. Just like, we're friends now. That's it.
Yeah, you're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later.
Exactly. I do remember though that he was really just like in his shell, and I'm the one that brought him out because at the time I was trying to force myself to be really extroverted to like, I need a friend right now. I'm not gonna be in this course for like 6 or 7 more months by myself. I'm making a friend, and then a cat appeared.
I'm a Pokemon apparently.
So that's how me and Cat met, and then up until now, you know, he just stuck around. I don't know why he keeps me around. I'm mean to him. I abuse him constantly. I don't know why.
Listen,
you know,
she took me out of my shell socially. I took her out of her shell online. You know that meme that's like, I may be weak IRL, but online you can't face me. That was basically me.
Even online, you guys in the server and everything, you guys call me out on so much of like, no, listen, we know that this is a spiel. We get it. You are strong, girl, to try and compensate for the height. We get it. So
your height doesn't matter online.
So yes, who asked again? Little devil. Yeah, that's how me and Kato here met. And I think for my story with Furry is that I met him through Kato. So
And then they two
and
went off, and then they planned against me.
indeed.
Oh yeah.
But did you see? Both of them agreed. They both just went off to plot against me. How dare? Both of my
and
friends.
that is why that is why Kat brought the two of us here.
Yes.
Why do I keep you guys around sometimes? I don't know.
Content.
Content. And before we go into me and Furry, Furry, do you remember how it was that I introduced you to Lofi?
I'm sorry.
I forgot how you two met. I know, like I introduced you guys to one another, but what was going on? I forget.
Oh, okay. I know what was going on. I remember that I was having a really rough night, and this was when I was still in college,
Mhm.
and I was staying up unhealthily for like a while, and I would just like be online going through the servers, rereading chats that people would like old conversation that people had, and then I see Furry online, and I said, you know what, this is Kat's friend. Let me get to know Kat's friend, and then like him and like me and Furry just got into a call for like an hour or two. I got to learn about what he did. I got to learn about like his side of the world and everything. I got to learn about Kat a little more from like his perspective, how they met, all that stuff, and then I got to learn about Furry's art style, his characters, all that stuff, and since then, you know, like friends.
Friends.
Friend, your friend.
Friend.
I still remember fondly of that one time when I showed you the cursed Kelvin one, the cursed Kelvin
Yes,
head.
the cursed artwork. I think all of us have cursed artwork,
I
which
think-
I love.
I'm gonna be merciful. I'm not gonna pull it up, but I still have the image somewhere of that cursed Calvin head.
No God.
I gotta find it. I don't have it on hand right now, but I do have it somewhere.
I have them in my cursed archives.
Oh my gosh, yes. And Furry, I did want to ask. I don't mind letting you tell this because I've always feel like I'm always telling the story about how we met. I'll let you take the lead on this one about how we met, because we've been friends for what? It's been a hot minute. It's 7.
Oh yeah.
How long has it been?
It
It's
has
been a
been maybe
while.
like, oh yeah, it has definitely been a while. Like if I'm not mistaken, it was like back when I was still in high school. I was in my my senior high.
Yeah,
And
that was.
oh yeah, that was long. But the two words for the key main point of how we met, just two words: Jehovah Witnesses.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I'll let you explain that one.
So,
I forgot
so
about that one.
the joke. So, me and Kat, we actually first met in the Minecraft Skyblock server. I started my own island, and then Kat was just joining in,
Yeah.
and he was asking like, hey, can I join any one of you guys, any one of you guys and all that. And I thought to myself, you know what, since I just started out, I have nothing to lose, so I invited Kat to my island. Back then he was still named as BitNeco.
Oh God! Don't bring up the old username. Come on, dude. Not the old username. No. No, but I remember. I remember it was too like that. Yeah. Okay, calm down, chat. I still remember there was that was the first time. It was actually that exact same day. That was the same day I met you. Was the same day I downloaded Discord for the first time and made an account. And it's God, it's weird to think about, but yeah, that was how I found out about Discord, was through that server. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but it wasn't Hypixel. It wasn't Hypixel. It was
Yeah, it's
like
not Hypixel.
it was, I forget. It wasn't with an H. I forget the name of the server though.
Yeah, I already forgot. We kind of abandoned the server because that it resets our progress, and it's just like nah,
No.
nah. We put too much work on this.
Yeah.
And so, going back, Kat was the more of a builder kind. I'm more of a resource gathering type.
Mm-hmm.
So he built like a tower of sorts, like a castle tower of
Oh
sorts.
yeah.
And so the whole Jehovah Witness thing is because like for some reason when we want to came back to go back to sleep, it was like it was nighttime in Minecraft. So we went when we head back, we looked through the door, and then we saw a creeper just just right on top of our beds, and it's like we're so
you were
this is
you were
kind of
just
like a inverted Jehovah Witness.
you were no you were like, man, these Jehovah Witnesses are getting really extreme. I remember
And
that.
yeah, and also another thing was that the part where we decide, I kind of feel like that we could be close friend, like good friends, just like a feel, just a knack of sorts. Is when I introduced Kat when we were playing the server, and I told him that I install a resource pack.
Oh
And it's
yeah.
called Item Bound.
I forgot about
And
Item Bound. Yo.
And what that basically does is that when you rename a certain item, it would change change its texture, change the looks and the texture of a certain items. And you can like change your weapons, your tools, your armor, and all that. So yeah, you can have like different types of clothing. So when I introduce Cat, that you can rename your leather hat to cat ears, and it will actually
Yeah.
shows the texture of a cat ears.
Yeah.
And you and because leather armor can be dyed, it actually shows the color of it, and they're like, no. He like, give me the link. I
Oh my
demand
god, I
you.
remember that. I remember that so fondly.
Yeah. So
Oh, actually,
then
wait.
after, yeah.
What is was it the Hive? Not furry, sorry. Krusty said, was it Hive? Was it the Hive? It wasn't the Hive.
No, I don't think.
I don't think the server's active anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's been like 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, item bound. So he got himself the blue cat ears and all that, and then you're like, yes, cat ears.
Yeah.
And then yeah, we talked more on Discord, and then at one point in time we even chat on Kick.
Oh god, Kick, I forgot about. Okay, first of all, for any of you who are like thinking bad things, at the time Kick was just like Discord. It was just normal. There was no ill will motivation, but now Kick has become kind of like a cesspool. Back in the day, it wasn't like that. It was just a normal chat thing where people chatted normally and regularly. It wasn't anything like that. For any of you who are like thinking that, it's not what it was now. But yeah, I remember that Kick, and we I don't know. You introduced me to Discord. Everything I know about Discord, Furry taught me. I remember that because that was like the same day I downloaded it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know anything about Discord. And that server was like, oh, join our Discord server. I'm like, what's a Discord server? Ironic, isn't it?
But yeah, that's how we, me and Kat first know each other.
Yeah. And odd question, Lilby, what introduced
Yes.
you into Discord? No, I'm asking about.
What about Discord? I'm sorry.
What brought you onto Discord? Like, cause I
Oh, that okay. So I remember I got Discord when I started going to university here in my current
hometown.
spot.
Yeah.
I was talking with the head, like the president of the cosplay team, and we went out to lunch and everything. And like I was learning about like Discord and everything because I'm not really on there with social media, just like not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and literally, she grabbed my phone and downloaded it for me, and then in front of her, she's like, "Make the account. Be part of our cosplay Discord. Make the account." So I had to do it in front of her, and that's initially what brought me to Discord, and then I had to learn how to use it all by myself. Like I didn't know. Wait, a server, like why am I gonna want to talk to other people? Like why?
And now look
And
at you now. Look at you now.
Yes, even though I am so okay, so I need to be comfortable like in servers. Like just the other day, I was a cat. Shut up. I was not doing okay with joining newer servers because it was like I don't know nobody. I don't want to be there by myself.
I was at work and I get a call.
And just as a side thing, I did currently join one, and for reasons that are not going to be disclosed here. And today, someone from the server reached out, and I freaked out, just like, oh my god, why are they talking to me? What did I do? So.
I remember I got a call at work and she was like, "What do I say?" I'm like, "Just talk normally. Just be a human and communicate." Like I can't say anything because I'm the same way. You'll see me on here on stream, be very confident. I'll admit because I'm behind the screen. I'm looking at a camera right now, but I see the audience. I see chat. I don't see a camera. I see you guys. I see whoever's looking at the screen right now. Hi, I can see you. You look very nice. Have you put on that shirt is a new one, right? Looks very nice. Cool. This is getting awkward.
Don't
Moving
look
on.
at the screen like that.
No.
No.
This is a weird question, but I never have asked you, Furry. How did you find out about Discord? In our 6 years of friendship, I've never asked you before.
Actually, I can't really recall. Like back then, like I'm mainly focusing on what was the one that I mainly used back then. Before Discord, my main social platform is Facebook and Telegram, and that's how that's how I usually like get to know some of my close friends. But it was up until when there was a hype around Discord saying that this is a platform, like a good social platform, mainly for gamers. I have seen
Gamers rise up.
Yeah, kind of like gamers rise up and all that. And I thought to myself, maybe I can go try about it. I've forgotten what was the first Discord server that I joined in, and it's been so long. But even if I do, I think it may be some like Minecraft, just some Minecraft server, Discord server that I joined in. Then right now afterwards, the amount of servers that I've joined in, I am too ashamed to disclose the number of it.
You're fine, dude. You're fine. But like, was it the Minecraft server, the server we met on?
No. I don't think we even joined that Discord server.
Oh yeah, you're right. Probably. I don't think I did. I think we did, but we left pretty quickly because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know Discord at the time. I only knew all I knew was Minecraft and phone. I can't any cat boy born after 1999 can cook. All they know is they phone and Discord. Any cat boy born after 1999 cannot take care of themselves. All they know is stream and be streamers. But yeah, I don't know. I never asked it before. I was always curious. But I have to say this is like, I guess I'll use this as a kind of segue to say that that guy, what we've been describing so far, is what makes me happy. I know it's a little bit of a cop-out answer, I know, but just hear me out. It's been really nice. I find more happiness in my memories, because I feel like when we pass, that's what we're gonna leave behind, just our memories. And I feel like even if it's this little tiny corner of the internet, I feel like really happy because everyone here basically, Furry was one of the ones that really pushed me to start, and Lobi's been one of the ones that really pushed me to improve. So like, yeah, that's what makes me happy, is like I have something to leave behind, I guess. As small as it is, it's something that, at least if I can just have, as cliche, as cheesy as it sounds, if I can have one person see this podcast, be inspired, be happy, or just be less stressed, I guess, or just calm, I'm good with that. I'm happy with that. And I've had so much fun just like trying something new. I know that sometimes I'll wake up late. Sometimes I'll wake up really early. I'll stress myself out for something, but I feel like at the end, just that satisfaction of doing something that I want to do versus something that I have to do really makes content creation not what mainly makes me happy, but one of the little things in my life, alongside my friends and alongside my family, that really make me happy. You know, I feel like my joy doesn't rely on or depend on, but does largely come from others. It doesn't depend on it, but I feel like just having that parasocial relationship, I guess, not parasocial, just like the social relationship with other people, having other people be happy around me makes me happy. And I feel like this has been a great like gateway for that. Okay, stop with the mushy.
You started it.
Nah, you guys did. But yeah, I say we're going to play this so far. Now, small question: is there anything else that you guys would like to add?
Do you have a furry?
You guys are
No,
just,
just
you're just starting to pull back and
at the
forth.
same time.
All right, fine.
I'll let you take the lead, bro. I'll let you take the lead.
What's going on here? What the hell is going on?
Yes.
What? All right.
Exactly.
Okay, never mind. I was trying to help you guys, but I see how it is.
If there was something I could say, it's like, hey,
No, I know.
whoever listened, I hope you enjoyed these little stories that we were able to give. This was fun. Honestly, it was fun. It was great to like interact with you guys again. Awesome to talk with you again, Furry. It's been a while since like you and I have like spoken, so it was really good to catch up with you.
Yeah.
Again,
it has been
like,
so while.
have the bestest of birthdays.
Yes, happy birthday, Furry. Everyone in chat wish for happy birthday.
Thank you. I didn't really receive happy cake.
Happy cake day. Happy existence anniversary.
Happy existence anniversary. Your freaking
Happy birth
message.
Yes. Which also, let me do a little shout out. Lobi, is there any social that you won't mind me shouting out?
You're not gonna find much on my Twitter. I just retweet a whole bunch of Legend of Zelda stuff. So if you want to see me interact more, join the Sammy site.
All right, but also, if anything, Lobi99 on Lobi_99 on Twitter.com, and Furry Scout on Furry Scout or Furry_Scout.
Furry underscore Scout
on Twitter, and then Furry Scout on Twitch. Actually, I'll give you a little shout out on here, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
B, just want to ask, how do you usually bully Kat?
No, what the heck?
How do I usually bully Kat?
Wait, hold on.
I have too many creative ways. I just like I have a whole list.
Too many. What?
Like we're not talking about online. We're talking about, you know, out of the internet.
Oh, that's easy. That's so easy. I like throw stuff at him. Probably.
Oh my god. Freaking chunk me to death. Oh my gosh.
I replaced his Splendor sugar with real sugar.
Oh, shut up!
Whoa!
You don't have
Kidding,
to.
I wouldn't.
Fine, yes, I'm a diabetic. So what?
I would never do that.
I'm a diabetic. I get it. I see how it is. I see how it is.
I would never do that.
Other than that,
In any case, I'm like that person that like any minor inconvenience I'll take like the left sock and like the right shoelace.
you're gonna be. Okay, moving on.
Kat, I know where you, I know where to find you.
I know.
I know where to find you.
You think I care?
I fight you.
So anyway, this hour has gone by very fast. I feel like
It has.
it's been a pretty fast hour. But I think for now, for this episode, this was a little bit of a mess. I do admit, but that's more on me than anything because I didn't really script this one. I just wanted to see how it went. And now next episode will hopefully be scripted and it's gonna be a little bit more structured than this one. But thank you guys so much to everyone who joined. Thank you so much to all the enthusiasm and all the support for Kat Kafé Season 2. I really hope to see you guys on like the next episodes coming up. We'll try to have a more consistent and a bit more of a structured schedule. We'll let you guys know. If anything, you can also join the Discord server. And for any updates, or if you want to listen on the Discord server, you can always listen on there. We'll see you guys on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for supporting the Kat Cafe in any way, shape, or form. Make sure to check out the great speakers here. If you want to be a different speaker on the next episode, let us know on Discord. I'll see if I can add you on. And other than that, you guys have been great. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the speakers. And anything you guys want to say before we end it off?
Well, Krusty is looking forward for the Cryptoland episode.
No.
Thanks for joining.
Thank you guys so much. And if anything, let's see if we can raid anyone on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, we do stream this live on Twitch on the Nekosami channel. You can find that on the second Twitch icon, and of course you can always follow Furry Scout on the first icon of Twitch at the top right corner of the channel. You guys have a good night. You guys have been amazing, and thank you so much. See you guys later. Bye-bye.